Profile is a leadership development program with Michigan Farm Bureau that's designed to help hone our leadership skills, and it really gives us a lot more knowledge about what Farm Bureau does within the state of Michigan. It helps connect us with our legislators as well, learning about politics more and just helping us to be better leaders going forward depending on where we want to go in life, and showing us all the opportunities that Farm Bureau can give us as we go too.
So at the Texas Farm Bureau, we visited their headquarters there. We listened to a few of the department heads talk, particularly about member engagement, which was very interesting to see how they differ from Michigan, maybe some different strategies that we could take back with us.
I thought Texas Farm Bureau was great. Their staff is absolutely amazing. They were great to work with, to talk with. I got a lot of ideas to take back home to hopefully implement in our county and our district.
So one of our tour stops was at the Brook Ranch in Gatesville, Texas. It's a private ranch, about 500 acres, that they do a lot of conservation-minded activities as far as clearing out invasive species and bringing back in the native grasslands. A couple of the individuals there, family members and part of the commissions for controlled burns, and they utilize that as part of their control as they look to actually bring cattle back to that facility.
Our tour at Hilmy Cellars started with a wine tasting where they introduced to us a few of their key wines, either that they've won some awards within the state or they're very well known for just for their unique variety that they can grow within Texas, or the specific grapes that they use on their property to create these wonderful wines that we were able to enjoy. And it was really neat because they explained the grapes themselves became the names of the wine. And so we were able to learn a little bit about that naming process, but also the process of how they take their grapes from the vine all the way into the bottle. I think our group experience at Hilmy Cellars was really cool. We got to learn about the process, and something that most of us don't have a touch point with daily. They, make their wine on site there. They have people that are specialized in that industry, not using sugars or any additives, which kind of by us, it's popular to see, some apple or some blueberries, some peach in wines. So it was neat to hear about how they just really focus on the grape itself and the different flavor profiles they can get from that.
It's a great experience touring the HEB headquarters. It's really located on a historic site on an old Army base here in San Antonio. So it's cool to see some of the historic buildings, the things they've done with them to make them more modern and use them for office space. And then I think the highlight for me really was how they really see their task as a grocery store to be there to support the communities that they're in, and not even just the communities where they have stores, but any community in Texas that needs help, and even outside of Texas, they'll do whatever they can to help in an emergency.
A lot of fun and enlightening, and the company I work for has a really great culture, and it was kind of nice to see a different culture that was also really deep-rooted. And it's something that I would like to take back to my farm one day, and the way the employees, they were passionate about where they worked for, and it was really exciting.
I had a great experience being able to tour Walther Farms. It was a potato facility, which I wasn't very familiar with, and was able to kind of go there, see a lot of their process, tour some of their fields, and learn about some of their struggles and issues that they're facing with, some of which relate to what we're dealing with in Michigan, and some are completely different, just unique Texas things.
My experience at the Alamo was great. It's something I'll definitely take back to my county and as well my state. Just expressing the leadership that was presented to me through the Profile program was great. The staff were great, and something to definitely consider, as future leadership.
It's just amazing seeing all the history, combining that with the leadership lessons, and really being able to tie that back to leadership development, as well as tie it back to history that was over 100 years ago. It's just been phenomenal.
Our time with Wendy this morning was focused on building communication, how to talk through conflicts, how to talk to coworkers, other people in different organizations, and just a lot of communication and soft skills. And it was great to be able to learn and work on these things and role play with other people in our group to put what we learned into practice.
Developing more of our leadership soft skills and problem solving, and just working together as a group a little more on our leadership development.